I get a feeling. All right, I got fire twucks. Yep. Wu-Tang Clan. Good morning, Carla. We might have another train fire. I don't know if you were here for that amazing train fire last week. It was amazing. We're looking for the train fire right now. I have a feeling it's somewhere over here. Where there's smoke, there's a train fire. Copy. Copy, over. Good morning, Carla. Let's keep that energy down. Some of us haven't had their coffee yet. Hey, Freddie, there's a train on fire out here. Did you know about this? I don't know. Either that or we fell into some sort of time warp. A rift in time. Yep. How did you know? Yes. Lincoln Heights. Very unusual. Ah. Are you sure it's still going to be burning then? I don't know. I think, I think the average viewer is going to be over it already. What? You say my name, I'll start talking. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's creepy. Copy all. Thank you and good morning. And it's an Amazon. This is like really trippy. Packages. Yes? Copy all. Anchors will toss. Hey, good morning, Bob. You know, it feels like we were just doing this about a week ago, but now we have another one, and it is the same Amazon container right there. You see it on fire on that train. That's a Union Pacific train, and we are very, very close. That's actually going to be Griffith. That's the overpass right there. Now, the call came out originally that that train was on fire near Soto and Valley. LA City Fire Department made their way over here, and now they're working with the train company, that would be Union Pacific, to get that train into a position where they can put that fire out safely. The idea that this may spread, probably not so much of a problem, because these are all very solid containers. But right now, an Amazon container on fire, second one in 2 weeks, is very unusual indeed. LA City Fire is out here. They're going to put out those flames hopefully shortly, but no injuries to anybody at this time. I'm Stu up in Skybox. Good morning to everybody, and sending it back to y'all. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Well, the train. The train is in generally the same area. It was moving just moments ago. I think they brought it to a stop, but it's not the exact same train, meaning that this isn't the same container on fire again. So I'd venture to say that something. But yeah, but it is an Amazon container for sure. I don't think that's the same one, but it's the second time a train has caught fire in 2 weeks. So it's pretty unusual indeed. Yeah, and again, this is yeah. Go ahead, Bob. Yes. You know, the cause, that's going to be LA City. They're probably going to look into it after that fire is out. But it is definitely very unusual. We have, even though, you know, we've been shipping batteries for a very long time and not pointing a finger or saying anything about how it started. But this is, oddly enough, the second time in 2 weeks that we've seen a train fire out here in that same location. There are a lot of homeless in this area. And this is the same location where probably almost a year ago, we were having all those thefts in these containers. I don't know if you remember that. They were actually opening these up, and the actual train, the tracks out here were littered with packages that were just, you know, looked through and abandoned out here. Right now, the train's starting to move. LA City Fire Department working with Union Pacific. I don't know they seem to go away from the train yard, which is unusual. Maybe they're going to bring it to a spot where the fire department can make access to it. Last time they brought it to the train yard, but right now they're working to get that train into a position where the fire department can put those flames out. Good morning. No, thank you. You okay? Yeah. Yeah, I was just going to say, too much stew in the morning. Yeah, I know. Oh, now they're going back. Yep. Fire! If you want, just hang here for just a minute or two, because I have a feeling that we'll have more than a couple minutes of fiery fire footage. See, now you got to go back the other way. Yeah. Other way is it. Here we go. Perfect. See, now, the thought came to my mind, maybe this is the exact same container. Hey, Freddie, you out there? Is there a possibility that this is the exact same container? Like some sort of reignite? Because that box looks very burned. You know what I mean? But I remember they opened the other door. All right. Sit up straight, Stu. Stop leaning over. What are all those helicopters doing around here? Waiting to see like the Terminator coming out of there. Dun dun. Dun dun. I don't know, man. I'm thinking this might be the exact same box. The only thing that, you know, and you're going to be like, Stu, that's a door. They could close it. But why wouldn't they close both of them? And also, why wouldn't they unload it? You know what I mean? Why would they leave it there? Maybe they were going to take it to another spot to unload it. Very deja vu-y. Is that a word? Yeah, we were right in the same spot. You want to know how I know? It's like, isn't that like... Who does? Well, as long as it isn't, you know... Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Well, it depends, right? I mean, if we're doing traffic, I mean, I don't know exactly when our traffic's going to hit. Of course, what are you going to say? No? Right? Yeah, I'm down, but hey, Carla. In like 2 minutes. Four minutes. I mean, and is this one sponsored? Is this going to be the My Home Sold? Not sponsored. No? Okay. I don't know. We can do like the update, fires out. But Carla, if you're still out there, just know that CBS wants this live at 6:30. But that's, you know. Underperforming 7-Elevens. Every 7-Eleven I've ever been to is busy. Wow, wow. That's right, Maria. It's still happening out here in the Boyle, Lincoln Heights area, and you can see the LA City Fire Department making their way over to the train yard. That's going to be the Union Pacific train yard, and it does look like they've got those doors open, and they are really starting to get those flames out. It's deja vu all over again with the exact same spot that we were at about a week ago. Right now, though, the fire department's still working to put those flames out. No injuries to anybody on that tracks and or firefighters. I'm still up in Skybox, sending it back to you all in the studio. All right, I'm actually starting to think this is a different box. And the only reason why is because the last time there wasn't all that crap up front. So sponsors the next one, Cabiel. 5 Freeway, Lincoln Heights. Yeah, 5 Freeway, Lincoln Heights. And then I gotta make pictures for that other station. Five freeway. That's your freeway, but not this portion. Five freeway. Lincoln Heights. I'm the same way. Why don't you just get a Toyota, man? You. Hey, thank you, Bob. Good morning. The Skyfox traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. Taking a look at that 5 drive on the right side of the screen. That's going to be the northbound 5. Lincoln Heights is where we are. And, of course, that's going to be making your way over to the 110. Yeah, very slow and go this morning. Give yourself a little extra time. Now, that southbound ride from the 134 to where we're looking at here, south of the 110, actually not so bad this morning. So that is southbound, good. Northbound, give yourself extra time. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. That came up quick. I got to set the time in this one again, because I think it's a little bit slow. That clock is, oh, it's fast, even better. I don't know. I'm listening to CBS. If you want, you know what? Just for planning, let's do one more, and then we're out of here. I promise. We won't come back. Good job, everybody. We did it. I guess I'm on the wrong IFB for CBS. Oh, there it is. Yes, breaking news. Woo! We are. We do a great job. I think it's the exact same train. No, I mean, I think it's just a reignite. Yeah. Hey, Hey, Maria, I promise this is the last time we're going to check in on this train fire. Definitely out. You can see the white smoke out there. Fire department starting to roll up their hoses. This is going to be a Union Pacific deal right now. They're going to figure out exactly how that fire happened. And, of course, LA City Fire, they might get involved, and they're going to come up with cost and cause. Right now, though, still stands. No injuries to anybody. That fire definitely out now. And I'm telling you, this is the last time Skybox is going to be looking at this today. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, Lima Whiskey. We had some good times, Lima Whiskey. We had some good times. I just said we had some good times, Lima Whiskey. No, no, not at all. Lima Whiskey was brand new when they bought it. Like brand new, brand new. Leather seats. They run them into the ground and then they sell them to logging companies. I'm just letting you know. I mean, that's what I've seen. Canada, people up in Canada buy them. And Helenet, they hold on to them until they like literally time out, you know? Yeah. I like to say they got a lot of personality. I had some great times in 2.9. 6.7, that was my, I missed 6.7. That was, you know, first helicopter I ever flew in back in the 90s. Yeah, that's what I learned in 6.7. Well, when I flew in it, it was already old. It was the primary ABC, and when I went away, and when I came back, it had all the upgrades, and they redid it. And I definitely like what they did. You know, they did a great job. .29 had a years in 2.9. It was lovingly worn when we got it. A28 showed up. Hang on. I got to mute my mic for this one. And I think they wound up selling it. It was like a whole, like, was it totaled? Is it totaled? You know what I mean? I mean, you can fix anything. I heard it when that happened. Yeah. I thought it was, I'm being serious, I thought it was a, like a plane doing doing run-ups. You know, like when they do the, like when they cycle the prop, you know, like the variable pitch props. That's what it sounded like to me. That's what I thought was going on. And everybody's like running and going crazy, and by the time I got out there, everything had stopped. It was still on its skids, you know what I mean? It just was in the wrong spot, yeah. Hey, Carla, it is going to be the 5 Santa Fe Springs. Is this sponsored? Yes, it is. 5 freeway again. Me and my 5. Santa Fe Springs. Oh, first time I saw Maria. Not ever. I mean, today. I know what you're looking at. I know that little pocket of like mansions. Yep, we're finally away from that train fire. Doing some traffic. This one brought to us by Morgan and Morgan. Look at that 5 drive right there. Coming out of the OC into the LA from about OC northbound. That's the headlights. It looks like a great drive. By the time you hit that 605, ooh, it gets tough. We actually flew, oddly enough, from the Lincoln Heights area. It took the 5 all the way down here. Very slow and go between that 605 and 710 on those northbound lanes. Keep that in mind. Southbound, you got some slowing up there by Commerce, but by the time you get down here by that 605, look at that. That southbound ride, wide open and moving well. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. Littered with the killing machines. And I always think that is poetic justice. Poetic justice, indeed. Huh? Right. Yes. I've been a couple of times. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Oh. I love it. It's like that tree, like when they go, Just that feeling and just touches my soul. I like it. Let's park here, please. Yep. I want to know more. You're a Sky Mile. Long Beach Community Garden. Thank you, machine. You gotta have that kind of hat if you're gonna be a gardener. They make them straw, you know. It's a scarecrow. Oh no, it's the same dude. Does this guy actually have a barbecue in his little garden? Oh no, it's a mulcher. I have a feeling we're not going to be in this. I think we're done. For now, stay here though. We'll start the 7 here. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to be Long Beach, 605. Long Beach, 605. .605 Long Beach. It's not attractive, Stu. Oh. I'm not a chicken, I'm not a duck. Hey. This is actually Long Beach. It's going to be Long Beach Community Gardens. It's right next to the 605 freeway, and it is just so relaxing. I can just imagine what it's like to be down there watching it. You got one guy down there doing some farming this morning. It just looks wonderful. What's right next to it? The 605 north and southbound. That ride looking fantastic. Usually we're up in the Whittier area. Today we're down here in Long Beach. I can tell you the ride out here looking great. If you're going to stay northbound, those are the headlights, making your way up into the Whittier area. It does slow down a little bit before you hit the 60, but for the most part, that 605, a great drive. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. Kebabs. Oh, how awesome is that? So okay, so somebody just DM'd me that kid with the thing that went for yesterday from the protest. His name is Abe. It's her best friend, and those were 3D printed whistles. Exactly. The student you were zooming in on is my best friend Abe from Eagle Rock High School. He's very active in the community, and the container he was carrying was a bunch of 3D printed whistles that he made for the protest. Right? Good morning, Bill. I think, okay. Mario Weather Than Us. You want to come, you want to check back in? Because I don't know exactly where we're going to be. Maybe the 710. Okay. All right, cool. Carson Auto Row. Nissan Pathfinder. Pardon me? Dude, you don't have to get rid of your whatever the thing is that you're driving, a Mazda or whatever. Wow, I didn't know you didn't like your wife. Yeah. Okay, we are going to be, you know what, we're going to do the 110. 110 in Carson. This has got to be Carson, isn't it, Carson? No, it's Harbor Gateway. 110 Harbor Gateway. 110 Harbor Gateway. $24%. Uh, 110. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, they're going to be like, no, I want 30%. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, the 110 freeway, Harbor Gateway is where we are. No crashes, no problems, but a lot of slowing out there on that northbound lanes. You see it right there. Now, the CHP is out here this morning, and they are doing traffic enforcement. So make sure you're following all those rules when you're out there. You don't want to add a ticket to your drive this morning. Northbound, between the 91 and the 105, that's not a big area, but definitely a lot of slowing this morning. Keep that in mind. If it's going to be southbound, your ride on that 110 through the Harbor Gateway, it's kind of the opposite. Coming away from the 105, you see a lot of slowing. It does open up and it becomes a really great ride all the way to the end of that 110 freeway. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. Piracy. Lebanon and Israel. That's interesting. It's like an orange barricade just laying across the tracks. But those tracks aren't used, I can tell, because they're rusty. But still, it's kind of weird. Oh, there's a bunch of them. They're probably there for the train, you know, basically letting the rider know, yeah, this is not for you. Armenia. Hey, got that one. Oh, work, 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 work. It's going to be the 710. We're going to look to the south. So 710. What's the machine say? Paramount. Paramount. It's Paramount. We do this traffic. 710 Paramount. Man, it is steamy in there. They're hot boxing. That is a very, very, very red Mercedes. Shiny. Shiny red Mercedes. Looks like a Christmas bulb. Ornament. Do you really think they redid the Whopper? I think I got to go find out myself, though. Wow, this guy making good time. Look, he's right there. We saw him like how far back? That's probably not him. It's just Burbank. 5.5. Wonder if it's aliens. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful California day, and this Skyfox traffic is brought to us by My Home Sold. Let's talk a little traffic. We made our way out to Paramount. Southbound 710 is what we're showing you right there. Coming away from the 105, heading over to the 91. It is a little slow and go, but the ride to the 105 actually looking good. This is the one slow spot on that southbound 710. Now northbound seems to be kind of the opposite. Look at that, wide open, moving well. As soon as you hit that 91 though, you're starting to hit the brakes, slow and go, as you're making your way up north through the Bell Gardens area. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. .com. Payment. Oh. you get no cash back on no purchases. He's got a really great PR firm, but that Swalwell guy. But I'm sorry, Sawyer, Tom Sawyer. But I think it's like, I don't know. It's like, I can see that it's a good, it's good PR, you know what I mean? That, so if other, it's like then you think to yourself, why do I need good PR if I'm doing the right thing? You know what I mean? Oh, I didn't. Oh, but we're gonna wind up doing that heritage thing. So then tomorrow I'm gonna have to. I'm thinking I gotta find a spot for tomorrow because I didn't really put any thought into finding something for today. I'd like a glass of wine. Let's kind of park in here, please. think we're out of the break. Winner, winner. Uh-oh. Tower. What? Oh, 12th hour. I could use a radish right now. That'd be great. Did you get more money? No, me neither. pay bump. Oh, oh, at 40. Let's move around. I feel your pain. Ugh. Uh, Sponsored 405 West LA. No, I don't. Chatsworth. West Valley. Yeah, Woodland Hill's good. Avocado Heights, loved Avocado Heights. Avocado Heights. El Monte. Yeah, I was just going to say, Avocado Heights is great. I love the Avocado Heights, and it fits the Little House on the Prairie thing. But and by the way, it's El Monte, or very close to El Monte. But I was going to say, what about West Valley? They got all that new area out there that they're building out, like kind of between Simi and West Valley. That's very prairie-ish. Oh, Simi Valley up there in the green, up there in the hills with the grass going and stuff. You could even do the beginning scene over there. Anyway, aren't we supposed to be talking about traffic? Hey, Jacoby and Myers brought us this one. Thank you, Jacoby and Myers Injury Lawyers. We're taking a look at that 405 drive. There's going to be West LA 405. Good drive. I said it on news, on television, right now. Take a look at that. This is the West LA area. Now, if you're heading southbound, you know you got to get through that Sepulveda Pass. But after that, that southbound ride looking really good. Northbound, I was just taking a peek from the Culver City area. That's almost the 90 all the way out to the valley. Looking like a good drive as well. Yeah, there's some spots where you might dip under freeway speeds, but for the most part, looking like a fantastic drive on that 405. Let's take a look at traffic hotspots. Pardon me? Oh, no, man, it's all good. Oh, no. I didn't even notice. Flawless. I don't know. I wish I had something to shoot. Ugh, can we go home? I was just going to say, man, this is your Friday. Yeah, it looks more like a kaput ski instead of a crash ski. Up, he's got to run it. No, he's pushing it. Not sure what happened here. Ugh. Maybe he did hurt himself. I don't know, man. Maybe he... Dude, what are you... The Master Chaff. The globble. Stu, why don't you stay on the thing? Because I'm scrolling. I'm bored. Huge frigate. Sid Croft passed away. Sid Croft from the Croft Super Show. You're probably too young. H&R Puffin Stuff. Sigmund the Sea Monster. Banana Splits. Donnie and Marie Show. Oh, man. Oh. Flying Dutchman. What is a Flying Dutchman? Yeah. Oh. No onion? Try it someday. Why not? Why did you stop? Oh. Did this thing just move? Did it just clear? Or am I just not? I should stop looking at my phone. All right, we can wander. Oh, phone, you're letting me down. Where? ¿Dónde es? Let's go. Are you seeing things? Not this. This? No, No, that's factory. That's factory. They manufacture that for us. TV shout-outs. The only time my balcony gets any sun. Little sliver of sun. My sun sliver. Sliver. Pardon me? Armenia. Was watching that commercial for the LA. I guess they're putting tickets, soccer tickets, like just in random places, and like if you find them, you can go. You know, they're yours. And I was watching the hidden, and I'm like, that's not LA. I don't care what you say, that's not LA. That they didn't film that in LA. That's some. I almost don't even think that's in the United States. It's like random city, you know what I mean? But it's like, you know, it's lived here long enough. It's, oh, now we're important. Now we're important. I see how it is, Bill. Let's do 101. What city is that? I always say Cahuenga Pass, but, oh, of course. The Hollywood Hills, 101 Hollywood Hills. Brilliant reality. .com. It was like, guess where we are? Okay. The machine. Yeah, you know what? Universal City. We don't say that enough? Oh, okay. Well, since they closed the Nissan dealer, it's like, what's the point? Oh, you pipe down up there. Oh, Mayor Bass, she saved the day. Woo! We did it. When thunder roars, Skyfox soars. Isn't that how it goes? not right. We're doing My Home Sold now? Not now. Okay, copy. Got me panicked. Well, thank you, Maria. I was like, looks like we're on some alien planet, don't we? It's actually Universal Studios. That new skyline's coming together, making interesting things to look at. What's interesting here as well? The 101 Universal Studio, Universal City. Take a look at that. That's going to be the headlights. It's going to be southbound, making your way out of the valley into the Hollywood area. It is a little slow and go. We didn't find any crashes, just really high volume. This is unusual traffic pattern, so give yourself extra time if southbound on that 101. As you ride northbound out of Hollywood into the valley, take a look at that. Wide open and moving well. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. All right, one more. Gets more and more twisted. I'm just listening to an abduction story. My Home Sold is going to be the 101 Studio City. Yeah, the straightaway portion. Hey, Bob. Hey, Jen. Good morning. This Skyfox traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. What a bunch of good-looking cars out there. That's going to be Studio City, and that's going to be the 101. The headlights, those are going to be the southbound 101 coming away from the 405. Do I have to say it? No, it's going to be slow and go. Look at that. Kind of just bunching up. Thank goodness no crashes, but high volume indeed. Between the 101 and the 134 split, give yourself extra time. Now, if you're heading into the valley, that's a different story. Look at that. That ride looking good. You're topping out at freeway speeds. So don't expect any miracles, but it does look like a better drive northbound on that 101. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. Homeward bound. What is that? Is that a helicopter? Oh, it is. Whoa, why can't Skyfox do that? Imagine that. Oh, that wasn't me. That's a good looking little plane. Skyfox, TOC, we're almost on the ground at Van Nuys, like to knock it down.